I'm back again at the same place, different time, my dear friends. I hope you are doing all right around the world. How are you today? How are you? How are you feeling? It's been a while. It's been a while I haven't seen you, right? It's been about 18 hours ago. But I'm back again. It's every day in this channel we talk about football, so you never get bored. You know, you find every single day I'm dropping the video. Sometimes 2, sometimes 3, according to what we're receiving. There's a lot of things on the transfer market, other clubs, there's a lot of things. And yes, I promise I'm gonna do other video, but time right now is a very TikTok. I don't have much time. This is why I'm doing one video. I'm making sure there's a video. I don't want to go one day without a video. This is who I am. If I miss one day, I feel bad. I feel like, oh man, I'm wasting time. But it is what it is, you know. Maybe next week when we get a little bit busy, because Fabricio Romano said Chelsea will be busy in the transfer market. So maybe, yeah, it's going to be 2 or 3 videos. But later on tonight, I think there will be a video. I think, because there's a lot of things happening right now. Yeah, a lot. Now, yesterday there was a news just, you know, dropped about 2 important people from the youth Chelsea Academy left the club. What happened? Let's read and we'll talk about it. Yeah, here it is. Neil Beth and Jim Fraser have both left Chelsea Academy as Chelsea youth reported. There will be a massive change of the academy at Chelsea to be led by Joe Shield and Sam Jewell as part of the club's plan. And I started thinking, what really happened with this geezer? Let's continue. It's understood, Neil Beth informed Chelsea months ago that he was considering his position. The club hoped to convince him to stay over the course of multiple conversations, but he confirmed his intention to step away. With Neil Beth and Jim Fraser leaving Chelsea, 2 other popular figures, not the academy, are also expected to announce they are leaving. Everybody is leaving. Everybody we know, they are leaving the football club. What is happening? He let them know he's leaving 2 months ago, so fair play, right? But when you go into the details, you start thinking why people are leaving Chelsea. Do you know why they're leaving Chelsea? Some of you don't know, right? If you don't know, let me explain why they're leaving. Number 1, Chelsea Football Club is not a small club. It's not Chelsea Football Club, it's not Brighton. Let me just say this again. It's not Brighton, it's not Southampton, it's not Everton. Chelsea Football Club is a top football club. Chelsea Football Club. More than Manchester City. Some of you can argue, oh, why are you saying Manchester City have won 5 Premier League titles? Of course, they have won 5 Premier League titles. But when did they start winning those titles? Just recently, right? Yes, we have the same Premier League title with Chelsea, of course, but at the top level, Chelsea started winning trophies long time ago than Manchester City. Now, we have been there on top than Manchester City. So, Chelsea Football Club is a football club that demand energy, that demand trophies, that demand performance, that demand every single thing, you know, left on the table. Chelsea Football Club demand that. But when you have people in charge that are not making decisions properly, people like this, they're gonna leave. People like this, they're gonna ask the club, let me go. Because they are not looking where the club is going. They can't see the vision. They don't trust the vision, you know. The people in charge, the vision, they're not using it properly. So some people will leave. Even me, I will leave. I will do the same thing if I see, okay, this football club is not going well. You know, we are more focusing on the money. We're more focusing on getting young players. We're more focusing on that. And it doesn't look like we're going to win the trophies anytime soon. It's going to take 25 years from now. So they're looking at this. They're looking in the future. They are not looking at now. You know, so this is why I think, this isn't just what I think, and this is what I see myself. I think this is why they are leaving, because of this. And there's some inside story we don't know, us, you know, nobody knows. There's some inside story these people knows exactly why everybody's leaving. And there are some figures too, other 2 people, I don't know if it's 2 or 3, they're also leaving, some important people. We're gonna hear it anytime soon. So we wait and see who is next, who is leaving, right? We wait and see. Now, let's go back to Calafiori. Calafiori, that's his name, Calafiori. His first name is what? I forgot his first name, but Calafiori. So, check out this from Max. We'll start with this. So, according to Fraser, Chelsea's strategy on Calafiori is to basically get blogging to prefer to sell to us due to players we could offer them, and then in turn hope Calafiori could agree to go to us, because Blogner could then want to do a deal with us, smart or not. So basically we are talking to clubs. This is what Fraser said the other day. I watched this video on YouTube and I heard what he said. Basically Chelsea, we are talking to the club or the player, you know, to try to convince them and to put some players to exchange with a person. On top of that, maybe we'll put a little bit of money. And then after that, if the club said yes, and then we go to a player and convince him and then show him the project of a young project, and this is what we're doing, and be part of the project, you know. And then we'll sell you after that. I don't think they say that, but this is what Chelsea's strategy is, you know, making players to be good, you know, and then make profit on top. Are we doing that? Is this how we're convincing players? I don't know. Maybe that's what we're doing. Maybe players are just saying, okay, we will come to Chelsea. Maybe, right? Let's continue with Ricardo. I remember his name. Yeah. Ricardo Calafiori has reached an agreement with Arsenal on personal terms. And this is where I want to say stuff. Let's continue. Both Arsenal and Chelsea are really interested in Ricardo Calafiori, who is ahead right now. Arsenal because they have presented their proposal to Calafiori, a contract proposal, a long-term deal. The salary is not an issue at all. Arsenal also presented their project to the player, and he is open to joining Arsenal if they can reach an agreement with Brogna. There is already a green light from Calafiori to Arsenal. Mike Arteta already approved the player. He is a big fan and is keen on bringing him to the club. Arsenal have a short list with 3 names for that position: left-footed defender playing left back, central back. Calafiori is exactly what Arsenal want in that position this summer. Now, we are waiting for the next step, something between the 2 clubs, Arsenal and Brogna. This is the crucial step. The relationship is very good after the Tomiyasu deal years ago. Calafiori also knows that Juventus are almost no longer in the race. They are considering out. Brogna are furious with Juventus for Thiago Motta story and prefer to sell the player abroad. I think it's gonna go to Arsenal. I really think that. It doesn't end here. Ricardo Calafiori is increasing close to joining Arsenal for £50 million. I think Arsenal are ahead of this. I would be very shocked if Calafiori, I think I'm pronouncing his name properly, Calafiori. He's Italian. The Italian names sometimes are so difficult to pronounce. So yeah, don't mind me. Anyway, I'll be shocked if he joined Chelsea. He's a very brilliant player. He scored beautiful goals. I saw his highlights. My God, he's tall, huge, and he's young, but his body is a very, very good player. He has a very big, good body, and he can just, nobody can push him around. Wow. I saw his one goal he scored. It's just wow. It's just a beauty to see what this guy can do. you know, especially in that 18 box, in a finishing box. It's a very, very good player. I hope Chelsea get him, that's all I'll say, I hope. But Arsenal, yeah. Arsenal, as I said, they got a big advantage because they have a Champions League football. That's a big, big advantage they have. Champions League football. Yeah. So, yeah, let's see what's going to happen about that. Now we move on. We move on to this. Conor Gallagher is receiving most interest from Atletico Madrid. However, the deal is very expensive for them. And that came from Fabrizio Romano. I think Chelsea are trying to do this with Atletico Madrid because they wanted that guy from Atletico Madrid, and Atletico Madrid, they said, no, we're selling him for 150. A player we don't even know. Remember that player? I just forgot his name from Atletico Madrid. I was like, why are we going for this guy? We don't even know who he is. And he hasn't played in the minutes in Atletico Madrid, and Chelsea want him very, very quickly. I was like, come on. Who is this? And everybody, they were like, oh boy, who is this? We don't want him. We don't know him. Anyway, that is done. We're not hearing anything about that. But Atletico Madrid, they want Conor Gallagher. But the deal is expensive. Chelsea want £50 million for Conor Gallagher. Atletico Madrid, they're not going to pay that. You know, that's who they are. They're very difficult to negotiate with them, especially if you want their own players. They will take you upside and down, just, you know, yeah, not doing anything. Chelsea could sell Cucurella with a big proposal, but they are not desperate to sell him. Chelsea and their money. I'm not surprised, you know. I'm not. Look, don't be surprised if you see any player at Chelsea. You know, if Chelsea are saying okay, they are ready to sell, but they want big money. If the big money comes in, they will do it. I won't be surprised. Like I said 5 days ago, if Real Madrid comes in for Copama with 150, not even 150, 110. They will sell. Chelsea, they will sell Copama and buy another young lad to fill Copama's position. This is what Chelsea do. So I'm not surprised. Let's continue. Chelsea and West Ham have made offers for Wesley Corinthians, want 16.9 million. That's another young lad. This is Chelsea business. Now we move on from Chelsea, right? I think I'm done with the Chelsea news. Let me just go through and see what is happening. Yeah, I'm done with the Chelsea news. Check out this. Benfica have opened talks with Atletico Madrid about re-signing Joao Felix. They sold him for 5 years ago for 114 million, and now I think that's euros, and now hope to get him back for just 12.7 million, I think, euros. That is a good business. Do it, Benfica, do it. Do it. They sold him for that money, and then they're just trying to sign him for 12.7 million. That is a very, very good business, I got to say. That is very good business. Now we move on from that. Another transfer news. Check out this. William Saliba could leave Arsenal this summer with Real Madrid interested. Everyone wants to go to Real Madrid, no matter what. Everybody wants to go there. And I understand why everybody are interested to go to Real Madrid. It's Real Madrid. That's all you can say. Everybody knows Real Madrid. Everybody knows. Anyway, we'll move on from that. The last one, the news coming out from Manchester United. Very interesting stuff. Check out this. Official, Erik ten Hag signs new deal at Manchester United valid until June 2026. I'm very pleased to have reached an agreement with the club to continue working together. Looking back at the past 2 years, we can reflect with pride on 2 trophies and many examples of progression from where we were when I joined. However, we must also be clear that there is still lots of hard work ahead to reach the levels expected of Manchester United, which means challenging for English and European titles. In my discussion with the club, we have found complete unite in our vision for reaching those goals, and we are all strongly committed to making that journey together. I got to say, fair play to Erik ten Hag. And is right. You know, they have to be proud. These 2 years past, they have won 2 trophies, 2 seasons. They have, yeah, of course, you have to. Yes, they had a bad games in the Premier League, but they ended up winning 2 trophies, and most important thing, they beat Manchester City in the FA Cup final. The best team in the country, not in the world. In the world is Real Madrid, but in the country, Manchester City. They beat them, you know. They win the FA Cup. That is a very good journey for Manchester United, especially Erik ten Hag. I think, you know, when I look all this stuff that happened at the Manchester United Football Club, I think Erik ten Hag deserves that, contract. He deserves that, 100%. So guys, let me know down in the comments. What do you think about all this discussion? Very interesting stuff, and I can see right now there's a lot of things popping up, but I'm not gonna say it much because the video is already a long one, so I don't want to keep you up here for a long one. But I will come back very soon and we'll continue this journey. It doesn't stop, it keeps going. Yep, subscribe to Isaac Football Club, hit that notification bell, you don't have to miss all the dreams right here. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for helping the channel to grow. We are growing little by little every day, you know? Yeah, and I will see you soon. God bless.